I'm in Mark's room where the lighting is pretty crap or harsh if you're not careful. I think I've done okay. Um, um, it's Monday, the end of Monday, about 9 o'clock in the evening, and we've had a day off. Not going anywhere. Gates closed. Nobody here. Um, just sort of generally doing our thing back to our normal. Our friends left yesterday morning. It was really lovely having them here. I don't think we were the best company because we were still recovering from our trip to the UK, and Mark a couple of times was really full of cold, but just kept throwing it off somehow. And I didn't get there. I thought I was getting a cold and didn't get there. So very lucky. Really pleased about that because well, you heard Joe or in the car. So I don't think we were the best of company. I know that we were both really tired. We slept really well overnight. I think we had about 10 hours sleep last night. Um, and yeah, so they bought me a book, and I'm going to work out how to show it you because it'll be back to front if I show it you like this. So I'm going to turn this round. I can't get far enough away. The Low Carb Italian Kitchen. And it was a belated birthday present. And there's some really nice recipes in. I did one of them today, and I learnt a lesson that you should always read through the whole instructions of the recipe. What did they used to call it? It was the recipe. And then I can't remember what they called it when I was at school. Method. The method. One should always go through the instruction method. And I didn't read the last paragraph. So I start cooking at about 10:30. And it's a belly pork with crackling. And it's how to make the crackling really good. Start cooking it about 10:30. And the bit that I'd read was that you do that, you put it in the oven on this temperature for about 40 minutes. I thought, yeah, that'll be all right, be ready about 12:15. But I didn't read the paragraph that said, and then turn the oven down for a further hour and a half. So that was a bit disappointing. Luckily, I nowadays I'm able to delay, not deny. So I know that, okay, it's not going to be my normal time for eating, but there will be food. So I don't really get into that hangry place, but I certainly was ready for it by the time I'd cooked it. So it was really nice. They made from it the night before last, or the day before last, on Thursday, Friday, Saturday. They made something called chicken Suzanne, which was really nice, and I'm going to make that tomorrow. So there's enough of the pork dish left for another meal, and there'll be enough of the chicken dish left for another meal. We met Joe yesterday at a place, a Journée Cafe, which was really nice, and had a meal there with her and her boyfriend. So we had a nice meal there. That was Sunday. Yeah, it wasn't quite what we thought it was going to be. We both went looking forward to, having seen the menu, it said beef pot pie, and we thought, oh, great, pastry pie. And it wasn't. It was beef underneath mash potato. It was lovely, but it wasn't. We were looking forward to a proper pie. So there's that. What else I was going to say to you? There was other stuff I was going to say. You saw that we had quite a storm, and then we had another storm later on, sort of in the middle of the night, and then some more in the early hours of the morning. So I haven't looked actually today, but I must look before we go to bed because we've been unplugging the internet and unplugging the telly, just really because, well, why not if we remember to do it. So that's good. Oh, the fires are light. it's the temperature here is it's low now. It's the most it was going to be was 17 outside. And then inside the house is cold, so Mark lit the fire about 2 3 hours ago. It's a bit warm. I'm finding it a bit warm, but it will warm the house up. It needs warming up inside now, so hopefully that will be enough um, until maybe Wednesday, and not have to light again tomorrow. We'll see how that goes. We're going to go down tomorrow afternoon to the hospital and see if I can make the appointments I need to make. I think I can just go and find. I think I can go to radiology and find a secretary there and get all the radiology stuff done, because that is all something I believe can be done all in one go. And then find a secretary to make an appointment with a gastroenterologist, and that'll be it, I think. So it'll be good to get those ready. So that's it, really. I was in quite a bit of pain whilst they were here. I'm in a bit of pain now, just underneath, across the below my neck is where the pain is. It's really, really uncomfortable. It has been really uncomfortable. It's a bit uncomfortable at the moment, but there were times during their visit when it was really uncomfortable, and I know that it's quite likely just me carrying tension in the muscles across there, and obviously more when I've got stuff to do, although I didn't do a lot. We went out on Friday and ate at Le Patisson, so I really didn't do a lot. I cooked when they arrived. I cooked for them on Thursday evening. Oh yeah. Oh god, sorry, I didn't mean to yawn so much. I'll start you all off yawning, and I do apologise. So anyway, we're back. Chickens are okay. Ida's okay. Jazz is okay. We're okay. And now we have to do autumn. And in a couple of weeks' time, Mark's going to have to clear this room out, because this is being refurbished completely in October. So it'll look lovely, but it will be painful. It'll be painful, and the only bit for me is it won't be my kitchen. When we had the kitchen done, and not the kitchen, the ceilings done, and that room, it was very painful, very, very painful, really stressful. Whereas this is his room, so he's going to be having the stress of that. All we have to do is remember to walk outside to get to some of the food in the freezer, to walk around. But apart from that, it should be all right. We only have to do that, I think, for a few days whilst the floor is putting a level. Once he's stripped everything off the floor, he's going to put some sort of levelling compound down, and we have to wait for that to set. But apart from that, we should be able to have a bit of access to go through. So yeah, so that's it. And there we go. Thanks for all your comments. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.